Here we are, it's Bart here again from Bodjabart. We're going to do a couple of little jobs here. Some of these little jobs that we talked about before in the last one. So what we have is, I've got to make these bolts up to go in the back to move the motor up and down so it slides up and down to tension the chain and put it in the right place. So I have this here, which is a bit of 10mm studded. See, it's threaded all the way. It's stud. You can buy this, so it's not too bad. I already had it. And I've cut a couple of pieces up this long, so we got, and I've put a nut on here, so what we've got to do is weld that onto there, and that'll create our bolt, or like a set bolt. So we got that one there and this one here, and we've got this nut we've got a thread on there yet. I dropped something as usual. Best to thread it from that end because that end's cut, so it doesn't matter. I'll just grab it. So we've got to make these so that they'll go in there. So first of all, we'll finish doing this. Alright, we've got to weld those in place. So we'll put this in here. I was lucky enough to have some nuts that aren't actually getting galvanised, they're just steel nuts, so they'll be good to weld onto. So if we thread that all the way up to there. Okay. We'll just put it down inside there a little bit, and we'll just weld up through there and up through there. Weld that, and then that'll give us our bolt. Alright, we shall find somewhere. I'll just duck away and weld that, and I'll be back in a tick. Right, we're back. I've put this on top of the cart, which will help us weld it, and we're just gonna, I'm lucky enough to have some holes in here, so we just set the thing through there, and we're just gonna weld that up. I forgot to put the welding mask on weld. This isn't good for the eyes if you don't. Right, here we go. Try it. Oh, you know what else I forgot to do? You can tell when you weld. Trap, I mucked that up. I've got to turn the gas on. I have a little bit of gas in there. There we go. Come on. Oh, that doesn't look very nice at all. The wire you use when you run gas is different to the other wire, so it needs gas and it doesn't go very nice. I'll show you what I mean. Let's have a look. It hasn't gone very good at all. Right. See how huckery that looks? I think it's all pitted in that, so we'll leave that one like that, and we'll do this one the proper way with the gas running, and we'll show you the difference. It won't matter if it's not straight because the nut's screwed on. Right, we have the gas on this time. Let's see the difference. Now, can you tell by the sound there? Okay. Let's undo that. See how nice that is? Well, this one's hot too. Compared to how pitted that one is, it's all pitted, it's nice. So we'll doctor that one up. And that one's alright. So there's one bolt. Put it down there to cool down. Make sure Shelby doesn't come around and hit it. Right. I think it'll be alright to weld it up. I think it'll be alright. It'll be fine. As Ike would say, from Ike, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. Right, let's go. put a big blob on there, but that's alright. Okie doke. That should add as a bolt. It's only for tensioning up the motor, so that should be alright. We've got 2 of them now, both down there. Good as gold. Right, we don't need this. Just a quick wee weld on that one for a change. Something small. Turn it off. Rightio. Also, I'll show you the other day, I did some welding on the racing lawnmower that we're going to do. This is the front axle. It's done like that. I'm a guy on YouTube that does it, and up in the North Island, Baz, from Baz's Garage. He tells you all the measurements, and so I copied it and welded it up. Looks pretty good. So then we just got to put there for the front axles there and there. And that'll get welded to the chassis of the lawnmower. Thought I did a pretty good job of the weld of those actually. I'm getting better. Alright, move on to the next one. We have to wait for those bolts to cool down. So we might as well turn that off. We finished with that for now. Okie doke. Tuck that away. Okie dokie. Put that there in case we need it again. That was easy enough to do, wasn't it? Covered everything up. Right. We need a couple more nuts. Yep. So we've got 2 that are galvanised, which we will need. So that's those 2 there. And then we have 2 that aren't, so we're going to weld these 2 down and under here. So we'll find another bolt to do that with. I'll show you that once. So we need another bolt. 2 bolts. 10mm. So we put these on first. So we'll put this one in there. I'll show you what it is. Right. Right, here we go. So what I've done is I've drilled 2 holes, one here and one here. And this here, that bolt we just made will fit in there like that. So what I have to do is weld this to that, so I'll have to clean off the bit of paint that's on there, help it weld better. I'll get grinder onto that in a minute. But when you see me around here, this is what we're doing. So we're going to weld these nuts, one there and one there. And to do that, we will put another nut on the other side of this to hold it. Alright, so that's what we're doing. So I'll set you back up around here. Right, put this one down in here. And that's to hold the nut on while we weld it in place. I think that'll make it. Oh, we've got to grind that off first, don't we? We've got to take the paint off. I might just see if I can find it. Just see if we can get the paint off with the file. Is it working? Nah. We're gonna have to grind it. Now we just got to weld those on. Okay, let's do this. Where's the earth clamp? Here it is. youth. Should be on there, should be fine. It should be alright. Okie dokie. Turn it on. Make sure I've got the gas on this time, which it is. There. Torch. Where is that? Ah. Around here. Radio. Mask. Make sure I turn it on this time first. Want to weld it. And of course, the sun isn't on it. It's a bit awkward. It's not down how I like it. Oh, come on. Now, we can weld the rest of it up when we weld it up. It's in place, that's all that matters. Right. Turn that off. Turn that off. Right, now we got to undo those. Well, that looks like it's going to work, I would say. I was pretty sure it's going to work anyway. So now when we need to move the motor backwards and forwards, we just loosen off on these nuts, or these bolts that we've made. That looks pretty good. Right. Yeah, that's not quite right, but it will do. Brilliant. I'm not sure about that chain though. We've got a little bit of play, because I know the motor has to move a little bit that way, I think, or no, this way. It's got to go this way. It's not quite right. I can tell that the chain's on a bit of an angle, but when we straighten the motor up, it should work out better. Thank you, mate. That's it. We job done. Put that away. So we're looking at this. Another wee job on here is what we're looking at. So we just have to make a 3mm piece to go over there. Just sit this in. Right. It's getting late now anyway, so I might just call it quits here. I'll puddle around with that and then see where we're at. Okie doke. This is Bodjabart signing out. Catch you next time. Don't forget, like and subscribe.